Hello, black man. This guided journal is being made available to build character, confidence, and define the inner person.
It has been deemed clear that our culture and our past has hindered black men from being open and vulnerable. Hello, black man.
Hello, black man. I always get ready to talk with that mic on. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hello, black man. Just chilling tonight, man. Want to come to you and just see how you all are doing. A few things I want to put out there today. Just from, I don't know, just from a man, just how well we're progressing with the brand and it's kind of what we're doing. And it's really intriguing that I see people all the time that I figure that they have seen me or we've talked or they've seen my broadcasts or messages or t-shirts or something. And when I have, normally I have my Hello Black Man on. I got my J Fern stuff on right now. We make sure we drop a link for that. My bonus son, he has his brand popping off. He's getting a lot of support from his homies, his teammates, and stuff like that. Big senior down in Mendenhall, number 9. But as far as what we're doing with Hello Black Man, we're doing some pivoting and some pushing right now. So we're getting more engaged with the community. The shirts and the journals are just tools. I mean, and I want to ensure that with tools, we're actually, going in and working with the youth, working with the teens, and like everybody needs help. Like everybody has a story. It's always really amazing to talk to people that I hadn't talked to in a while, and to get their story, to get some of their information from them, to see how closely we've went through some things. And so tonight, one of the things I'm going to do is we're going to put some journals out there and just kind of go through some questions and let you see what this is all about. So right now we have 11 unique journals from men, women, teen, children, couples. Every journal is different. Every journal is unique to the people that we've marketed it for. We have entrepreneurs, we have educators, we have LGBTQ plus, we have college student, and everybody has a story to tell. Everybody has something on their mind, and that will help them if they only wrote it down. Just imagine the people close to you, some people that are no longer with us. If we could have some answers, if we could have them to really answer questions and have it in front of us. That's kind of where this all started, for us to be able to write down Black history. Because the things you're going through right now, the ups and downs, the turmoils, the wins, the losses, like all that is Black history, and it needs to be passed on. Like everything that you're going through, your son is going to go through it. And why not give them an opportunity to hear from you and get something from you, and you be helpful forever. Like you literally could be helpful forever. And that's how you break generational curses. What's up with it, Jody? What's up, Miss Carolyn? And you have to be willing to do that. And it's not easy. It's not easy writing down things that you haven't really healed from, or you don't know what direction to go forward in. So this is an absolute opportunity. These questions are questions that we have really done our due diligence and to try to push, to try to show, hey, these questions are some things that we are able to learn more about ourselves. So that's my spiel. So I'm gonna go through a couple quick journals here, and we're gonna get on with the show. So this is the Hello Black Man journal. So like I have my journal, I guess here somewhere. And maybe this is my journal. Yes. And so I'm going to show you how powerful some of this stuff is, man. And so like to have that written down in my words, in my handwriting, I know it's some very phenomenal handwriting. It just means so much to me to be able to look at these questions and have a snippet into how this question unfolds who I am. So this is question 16 in the journal. It says, "Hello, black man. Did you attend college? Why or why not? If so, what was your major and how did your college experience shape you?" It says, "I attended Alcorn State University. Why? Crazy story. I didn't have a college or major in mind until I saw the movie Devil's Advocate. It really made me want to get into law. I chose political science at ASU. For the most part, I knew in my heart I didn't want to be in school all those years to be a lawyer. But I'm still glad I chose poli-sci. It's all about people and understanding what people want versus what they say. I don't think I would change it even if I could go back in time. Met great people and also some great teachers. Dr. Alpha Morris, Dr. Turfer, Dr. Lee, Dr. Kenneth Williams, Dr. Cotton all taught me so many valuable lessons. I prepared for the professors and also I prepared to debate my classmates. I always went against the grain in class just to keep the class hot, My greatest paper was anti-affirmative action. I'm proud of my major and where poli-sci has led me everywhere." So it's just questions like that gives us an opportunity to really unfold who you are and why you make certain decisions. So, go check it out. It's on sale on Amazon for $14.99. $14.99. You can get your dad, your brother, your boyfriend, your uncle, husband, whatever else, any other male phenomenals out there. Of course, we have the Hello Black Woman Journal. And of course, y'all couples out there, this is also a great tool to write and to understand each other. And I really appreciate everybody's just drive and support. We get a lot of support. We get so many shares every day, likes. We are almost, getting closer to that 25,000 follower mark. Got some opportunities to go and speak. I've been to Lanier and a couple other colleges coming up. It's just talking about life, just talking about decisions that we're making and how teens today can make those decisions so much earlier. Like that's what it's all about. It's not about always, just I guess how I can better my life, but how the mistakes and the wins that I have could really impact the next generation. So, hey, I'm going on 44. You're 14. And so, hey, that's the thing about it. So we do have our special guest on for tonight, and we'll get ready to get started with the episode. Give me 1 second. I thank y'all for joining us. And
Yo, check this out. I received this in the mail, right? Hello, black man. And I'm so excited about it. This is a journal to help black men articulate their feelings, express their feelings. Hell, just acknowledge that we have them in a safe and honest way. And hopefully, it will translate into other parts of your life. I get it. As a black man, a lot of us weren't encouraged or taught to talk about our feelings. As a kid, when you fail and hurt yourself, your parents told you to get up. You're a big boy. Big boys don't cry. That right there is a hard lesson to unlearn, and it's very hurtful. Because when we become older, we don't know how to express ourselves. We don't know how to talk about our feelings. We don't know how to have a conversation without lashing out or using profanity or getting upset and becoming violent because we weren't taught. But this, man, is essential, not just to each one of us becoming a better person, but a society of men being able to express themselves is priceless. So if you want to become the best version of you that you can do, Check out helloblackman.com. Grab the journal, actually journal in it, be honest, be open, and be accessible to your feelings and embrace them.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Walker from the Walk Show podcast. I am wearing my Hello Black Man t-shirt, as you can see, and I wore it out in public today for the first time. I went to get my hair cut, and my hairdresser immediately commented on the shirt, and she wanted to know what it meant and why I was wearing it. And so, yeah, I got to talk to her about the guided journal, and I actually also have purchased a copy of Hello Black Man for myself and have began working through it. So I was able to speak not only to my conversation with Jamie on the Walk Show podcast a couple of weeks ago, but also able to speak to my own experience with it, which has been awesome. So anyway, I just wanted to send this video out. Have a good one.
Shout out to Jamie Jenkins, man. Just launched his new journal line and website, helloblackman.com. Hello, black man. Hey, I myself am a black man. Are you a black man as well? Even if you're not. Are you a black woman? Are you a white woman, a white man, an Asian woman, a Latino man, a Latino woman, an Indian man, an Indian woman, a Native American man, a Native American woman? So many different men and women, but we talking about that black man right now. helloblackman.com, man. Make sure y'all pull up to the website and check it out, man. Congrats to Jamie Jenkins on the launch of your journal line, man. helloblackman.com. It's like I ain't got a tie, but you know, makes you feel like you got a tie. Because when you got a tie on, that's when you're a journalist. All right, man.
All right. Just a couple of snippets of the people that have been supportive, have been in our corner from literally day one, to hear more. And those guys, the Walk Show podcast, Tony Baker, just some people we've connected with and working with and learning from, like who we're learning from these people. But I bid you, Dr. Gandy. Dr. Gandy, are you with us?
I believe I am. Do you hear me?
I do hear you. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. No long introduction. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. And you're on 2 different channels now. Oh. Are you okay? I think you're back. You popped up on 2 channels then for a second. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, good deal. Tell the guests a little bit about yourself, and your profession and where you are right now.
So I am Dr. Andreece Gandy, a graduate of Alcorn State University, a proud graduate. I received my doctorate at UT Health Science Center here in Memphis, Tennessee, where I am currently the director of pharmacy for Methodist Bonheur Healthcare North Hospital. And I am the executive director of PPS, which is Professional Pharmacy Services, which provide programs for pharmacy technicians. And I'm also a co-founder of OnceDaily, which is a nonprofit organization that focuses on getting more minorities into healthcare. And so those are my major focuses and what I'm working on currently.
Wow, listen. now you know that's a laundry list, right? I mean, you said it like it's like I'm just working on this. This is my major things, but those are some super major accomplishments and absolutely phenomenal what you're doing, especially, you know, just one, to be a female doing it, another to be black, 2 to be so young, 3 to be so young, knocking out all these accomplishments. So I think that's absolutely phenomenal. What are some of the biggest stereotypes that you see in your profession? You talked about trying to get more minorities into healthcare and into the healthcare profession. What do you think is holding us back, or What could bring us forward is the better question.
Well, I tell you, I think exposure is everything.
Mm-hmm.
And what I noticed when I started the for-profit business was that a lot of our young people in the class, and the program is in underserved communities in 6 high schools in the city of Memphis. And it's
Okay.
a program that's for high school seniors only. But I noticed when we started the program, a lot of the students didn't have aspirations of, actually becoming a doctor or dentist or whatever the field
Mm-hmm.
may be. They were already thinking that this is something I couldn't accomplish. And
Mm.
so I didn't understand kind of where that came from, that mentality of, oh, well, let me just try this because that may be too difficult or too hard. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's one of the main reasons I started the nonprofit, is to expose minorities to people that look just like them, that are doing careers in healthcare. And so right now we're in Soulsville Middle School, which is a charter school here in Memphis, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do is once a month, I have, a healthcare professional that actually comes out, talk to the kids, tell them about their journey, how they, got to where they are today, and then give them some kind of examples of something that they do in their healthcare career. And so just being able to see someone that look like you, it makes it more
Mm-hmm.
believable.
It
And so
does.
yeah, it does. Exposure is everything. That's kind of my motto. I just feel like when you see somebody look like you, it becomes more believable. And I think
Yes.
catching the kids at a young age, where my goal is primarily to start in elementary school. But right now my
Oh.
opportunity is middle school, so I'm taking advantage of that. But I want to even start a lot younger and just getting in their minds that this is
Mm-hmm.
something I can do as well.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in a small town, Columbus, Mississippi. It's really small. North Mississippi. And to be transparent, I never saw African American pharmacists, nevertheless, a Black female African American pharmacist. So,
Really?
it was just, even though you don't think that it's not affecting you, it kind of does when
It
you don't see
does.
yourself. Yeah. So that's the main focus of that. And we're just trying really hard to expose these kids to people that look like them.
Yeah. Listen, you literally said a mouthful this afternoon. When you see someone that looks like you doing something, it gives a different spark. If you and especially when you have those that are willing to reach back and to just inquire, just to tell you about what they're doing, just to give you a little knowledge, a little yes, no, or you should try this, or you should try that. And I think it's phenomenal what you're doing. The younger, the better. That's my motto. You got to be able to plant those seeds early, early, early. Like I say, with the journal line, we started with Hello Black Man, got all the way back down to children, because I know that if we can instill some of the transparency and some of the ability to manage with depression at a young age, then as they grow older, it'll just be stronger and stronger.
I agree.
Yes, indeed. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to give you three questions out of the Hello Black Woman Journal. And we're going to in random questions. And basically what is all, it's all about transparency communication. Nothing really over the top. It's about the answers you have and who needs to know those answers, really. So give me your first number.
6.
6. Why did you choose 6?
I have no idea.
Like, no idea. Okay. Okay. So this is the first question. It says, "Hello, Black woman. Describe in detail what happy looks and feels like to you." What does happy look and feel like to you?
For me, that is being able to have, my health and my strength,
Mm-hmm.
to have a family that's healthy and that's flourishing, to have a constant, steady, consistent relationship with God,
Mm-hmm.
that allows me to have more of a joy than a happy. So when things don't necessarily go your way, you can still be grounded.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be important for me. And I think that's kind of what I see. And what's really important, I'm really grateful and humbled and so thankful to have, is to be able to have a career that I truly enjoy and love. And that something that every day when I have to get up and go to work is not work to me. I feel like I'm, making a difference in patients' lives and feel like this is what God called me to. And so those things would be my happy.
That is awesome. Very well spoken, and just how powerful it is, And like I said, I know it's powerful, but to be able to pass words down. Conversations are one thing. I mean, some conversations you don't forget, right? Some conversations you hear them one time and you pretty much got it. But over time, details are lost, keywords are lost, and that's why I chose journaling. Because if you're journaling, then you're writing it down without any interruptions. So those words, being able to pass those words off, pass those words on. Now, your grandbaby may say, "Hey, you know what? I had a doctor in my family, Dr. Gandy, my granny, and to be able to see your passion in those words, I think would just be that much more inspirational."
That's the hope.
That's the hope. I got you. Give me your next number.
Let's go with 2.
2. Oh, this is I ain't gonna say it's a tough one, but
Okay.
hello, Black woman. What does being Black mean to you?
Well, I think this is kind of difficult.
It is. It's a tough question.
But for me, Black is being yourself, walking in your truth, not watering down who you are, whether that's your style, your hair, your mannerisms, just being fully able to walk into that. And, I can tell you in my career, it's really predominantly white males in pharmacy. And I have so many stories to tell, but one in particular, one day I actually straightened my hair and I went to work and my boss said, you should wear your hair like that more often. It looks more professional to wear your hair that way. And there were other white females in the room. And so I just, I didn't say much. I just kind of brushed it off. But I pulled him to the side. And I wanted to make sure that he understood what that comment meant to me and how it affected me and how was there an issue that I wear cornrows or that I wear 2 strands or I wear my dry, double strand that make me any less professional than anyone else in pharmacy. I worked really hard and, got promoted, numerous times by hard work. It had nothing to do with how my hair was combed. So, just being true to myself. And I wanted other young Black females to see me with my braids and my twists and still the director of pharmacy. And when someone comes to the pharmacy and they say, "Let me speak to the director." And I said, "Well, I'm the director. Maybe I don't look like what you were expecting. But at the end of the day, I've, done the work and that's who, what I work to be today." And so just fully being yourself and not compromising and, just being true to you, I think is the big answer to that question.
I have a follow-up question. So when this guy made the comment, it immediately, I know, triggered okay, now this is a problem. What gave you? When did you know you were going to? Hey, I need to address this, because I'm gonna tell you what often happens. Oftentimes we're put in position as a minority that says, I'm not going to address it. It will be best for me just to leave it alone. If it happens again, if it happens a third time, because if it happens a third time, it's going to happen a 33rd time. And so, what made you say, nope, I'm going to find the time in the right setting to have this conversation?
Well, before the words completely left his mouth, I knew I was going to have the conversation. I was only one minority out of 14 hospitals in pharmacy leadership. So every time I entered the room, I was the only brown face. So I knew that, I had to always, honestly just set people straight and, know that I had to be respected just like everyone else in the room. He probably didn't really mean any harm by it. And that's why I didn't like put it on blast when he said it in front of everybody. I wanted to pull him to the side and just be, heart to heart and let him know how I felt about it. Because, and I'm going to give credit to the Holy Spirit on that one.
Okay.
Because when someone goes left, you immediately, you want to go right with them. But, in my spirit, I said, I'm not sure if he did it to be ugly or to be mean. I think he just sincerely wanted me to do well. And he felt like one of the ways I could go further in my career is if I were to change, who I was. And so that's why I was able to kind of take a second and pause and then pull him to the side. He was very receptive. He was like, you know what? He's 65 older.
Right.
So he said, I'm so sorry. I had no idea that would make you feel that way. And now that you say it, it makes sense to me. And I would never, do that to anyone else.
That's great.
So, sometimes
a teaching moment, a coaching teaching moment.
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. Okay. We're going to do one more question. Like I said, I told you I'm going to have you on here all night, and I appreciate your time. I'm ready. Any number.
5.
Out of 52, between 1 and 52. What number?
Oh, I guess I should go a little further out. Let's go.
Yeah, I was saying you're going to sing a digit now. You really
I know.
Push out a little bit.
Let's do 35.
35. All right. This is one of my favorite questions here. It says, hello, Black woman. What or who motivates you? And describe how it feels to be motivated. Who or what motivates you?
I have to say it's going to be my family. And to be honest, I can't just say one specific family member, but I would say my husband, Roderick Gandy, and my mother and my father. I've had a very supportive family. And I think that's a lot of reason why I'm here today. Of course, putting God first, but just having a supportive corner means everything. And when things don't go well, there's a lot of jobs I applied for I didn't get. Got told a lot of no's before I got a yes. And just having them to inspire me and to motivate me and say, it doesn't matter, that you got told no this time. Keep pushing, try it again until somebody says yes. And so just having friends and family being in my corner, supporting me each and every step of the way is a big reason why I'm able to be where I am today.
Good deal. When you talk about motivating, do you have a mentor and do you have a mentee?
I do. So as far as my mentor is Dr. Jillian Foster. She is just an amazing woman who's made many accomplishments, who took me under her wing very young in pharmacy and saw something in me and felt like I could, do more and be more and kind of push me forward. And so grateful to her. And as far as mentees, I have a lot.
That's great.
Yes. So I'm very passionate about people who want to go into healthcare and more specifically pharmacy. There's so many young ladies that I talk to on a regular basis, just checking in, how's pharmacy school going? If I can encourage them to come to UT and be up here with me so I can help support and motivate them. Even from undergraduate to high school, if they want to come and see what I do, I say, please come, and look at, see what I do. So I do a lot of that. And, again, that's my passion. That's why, I started the nonprofit and things like that, because, again, exposure is everything. So just giving back and making sure that people know that they can do it. I come from humble beginnings, nothing, fancy about me. Just wanted to push hard and work hard and, having the support to move forward. And so I try to give that back to someone else.
Good deal. Last question, and we'll be done. Like I said, I'm not going to hold you all night. Last question. What's next for you? What's next? What's the next thing coming that you can tell us about? I know everything, so not supposed to tell everything that's coming and stuff like that. But what can you tell us about that you be working on next?
I think next for me is to really focus on my nonprofit and make it what God has called it to be. Again, starting a nonprofit is not easy. Getting approved.
Oh no, we're working through ourselves. We know it's not one of those, click on the site, write a few things, and boom, you're set. It's a lot more than that.
It's not for the faint at heart.
Oh no.
But I have a partner, Dr. Patrice Pritchett, and we graduated pharmacy school together, and we are locked arms, and we are serious. She is from Mount Bayou and a graduate of Tougaloo College, and we met in pharmacy school, and so we fight together. We know how important it is for kids to get opportunities. And to really help. One of the two things real quick is just math and science are two things that we're really focused on, and trying to get our younger people's tutors that need it to help them advance in math and science, because if you don't have that foundation, it's really hard to pursue a healthcare career. So that's what we're really been focusing on, is just trying to find support and funding around that, so we can kind of get back to students so they can have the foundation they need to even consider a career in healthcare. So what's next for me is just giving back to the younger generation and making sure that they see themselves and pushing their OnceDaily Incorporated forward.
Man, listen, it has been phenomenal to hear from you. Thanks for accepting the invite to jump on the podcast, to learn a little bit more about you, because the LinkedIn only does so much. I can read it, but to hear it, all your accomplishments and the things you're into and the things you're pushing for are absolutely phenomenal. As a parting gift, being on the Hello Black Man podcast, make sure you email us back so we can send you your signed copy of the Hello Black Woman journey journal, and make sure you journal in it.
Absolutely. I love to journal.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Gandy.
All right. Thanks for inviting me.
All right. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Gandy has been on with us tonight. A phenomenal young lady in pharmacy. We have so many different areas we can go into, and this is one in the medical field where she is dominating, right? She's absolutely dominating. You did hear her say she was an Alkanite, that had to be kind of pushing in the background. So thank y'all for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We have some stars. You can send some stars if you want to send some stars. But thank y'all for supporting us, man, for real. Thank y'all for supporting what we're doing here. It's just about transparency, communication. We have a lot of people pushing and rooting for us, and we appreciate it. We really, really do. Absolutely. No doubt. All right, we're out. Hello, Black man.